Hey guys, what's up? Zachix Gaming here, back for another video. And today, I'm going to be taking you guys on a tour of my city world, which is turning 3 years old today. Okay, and without further ado, let's get into the video. So let's load into my city world. And one thing while we're waiting for it to load is you will notice that it's not as big as it may look for me having 3 years. That is because I've only technically been playing for 1.5 years, because I did take a year and a half of a break from Minecraft and this, which means I didn't really play much of the city world. But yeah, so you spawn in around here, roughly where I spawned in is the spawn point, and you get greeted by a nice gate that has welcome to Endor. I'm a Star Wars fan, so I decided to name the world Endor. This is the Endor. This is my flag that I made customized because I like green and orange. I made a green and orange flag. So as you walk into the gate of the city, the entrance, you get greeted by this hospital, which my friend made, which is I think the very first building that was built in this world. And basically you go in. It's it's basically like a typical doctor / hospital. You have your waiting area here. And in here you have, this is where you would store your potions and medicine and all that stuff. The hospital. You go over here, you have in here this, like, where you would stay if you were staying over, that you would sleep in here. And then over here you would have kitchen, and then you would have your seating area. And then he actually did live here. This was his house too, before, we expanded the city a bit. So he would live, this was his house up here. Now obviously, you would typically have in Minecraft your bed, enchantment table, doing stands. I'll explain more why the houses are like this. And that's because I originally planned for this world to be turned into a survival world. And I'll explain more into that later on as we go through. So this is my newly made president's house. Like, I had, an older one that I just showed back there that I turned into this one. You come in here, it's not fully finished yet, I'm still working on it. And here you have, I'm going to make like a small waiting room. So if you were waiting for the president, aka me, you would just sit in here and wait for him to come. And then in here we have a conference room for the president and the mayor, whose office is over there. That's his office. We'll take a tour later. You would come here and they would talk about new ideas of how they can improve the city and implement laws and make it a safer place, all that stuff. I am going to quickly get firework just when I want to fly, I can. In here it's empty, but this will be the mayor's office, so whoever I choose to be the mayor, this is where they'll make the office. I'm not gonna make it for them, I let them make it, it's like their own. Come up these stairs, you have my office, which is not done yet either. You have my desk back here. They finally fixed the painting glitch. There was a glitch with the paintings where the paintings were invisible. They finally just fixed that today in today's update. So yeah, now I can actually do the painting. Earlier it was just a pressure plate and a lever. And I'm like, why, where's the painting? And I would punch the wall and the painting would break. But then if they wanted to see me, I would sit here and they would be there, obviously. Just some storage. Over here is, I believe these are my wall of rules. So like, no griefing, no killing animals, meaning pets. When I say animals, I don't mean like random animals. Like that sheep over there, you can catch that, no problem. I mean like pets, so like people's pets or farm animals, etc. You can't break blocks, like people's houses. You can't break a block in the house unless you have permission. You must pay taxes. You must respect the city, and you shouldn't mess with people's property. It can include, but not limited to, spawning in animals, drowning the house in water, etc. Lava, burning it. This is the house pricing, so this is how I would tax you. The starting price is 400,000, but if you wanted a pool, it would be an extra 150,000. Sports field, which could be a baseball field, soccer field, football field, etc. an extra 75,000, car 50,000 for each car, a farm is 100,000, a driveway is 85,000, own an animal is 25,000 for each pet, an attic is 100,000, second floor is 100,000, the basement is 100,000, balcony, each balcony is 50,000, and each water fountain is 25,000. May seem like a lot, but more creative. You can really spawn in, you know, diamonds and gold, like the currency, which I'll go over, which is over here. And then this is the tax wall. So you see, I have my friend Jacob here. He has a house, so I went over to his house. I looked what he has, and I taxed him based on that. He pays 575,000 on the 3rd of each month, monthly. So if you pay start paying your taxes today on the 22nd of April, it would be the 22nd of each month. My friend Max, but who hasn't have a house yet, so I can't tax him on anything yet. Friend Dylan, also 650,000 more than Jacob. This is where you would go to put in your taxes. See, like Jacob put his taxes in, I would just collect it from here. And then this is our currency wall. So if you wanted to know how much each is worth, you would just come up here. So one brick is $1, another brick is 10, clay 25, leather 50, etc., etc. And then the most is a dragon egg, which is 100 million. So also you can pay your taxes by years. If you wanted to pay all 12 months, you would just times 575,000 by 12. Then just, you know, pay that. That's what Jacob did. And then here is my wall of reasons to get banned or evicted from your house. And it stacks. So griefing is a 5-day ban. If you grief once or twice, it's a 5-day ban. But if you grief 3 times, it's a perma ban, which means you cannot join the world ever again. If you kill an animal, like it says above, someone's pet / farm animal, not a random animal that you find, that's a 30-minute ban. And then if you do it if you kill 5 pets or do it 5 times, that's a perma ban. If you skip 4 tax days, it's a 45-minute ban, and you get evicted from your house. It should say months, not days, because it's monthly, not daily, or weekly, whatever. And then if you skip 12, a whole year of tax months, that's a perma ban, and then a house eviction / possible removal of your house and then building a new one. And then if you disrespect the world or someone's house, that's a 1-hour ban. But if you do it 3 times, that's a perma ban. And that's pretty much it for my office. I mean, I'm gonna expand it, obviously, because this whole area right here that's just empty. I'm gonna add to that eventually, but yeah. That's pretty much it for the president's house. Not finished yet because it is, I would say, I built it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So it is fairly new, but yeah. And then here is my newly made Starbucks, which is probably 8 months old. I made it when the pandemic just started and I was born. Old Starbucks, to give you more of an example of how it really was. It started from like right around here, went back all the way to the, I would say like right here where his hospital ends, Max's hospital ends, and then it would go all the way over here to where this starts. And then it would be taller than this statue over here, basically. Oops. It would be taller than that statue. So it was a really big building, and it took up like a ton of space. So to save space, I basically knocked it down. It was made out of all birch pretty much, so I just burnt it. And then once it was done, I made this, and I made it. Yeah, I'll admit it from a video because I'm trash at building, but whatever. It still looks nicer than the old one. And I saved, like, say I could build something small here, and then I could build something else here, so I saved room. All this was just taken up by the Starbucks, which, you know, was a waste of room. Here's my Wendy's. Oh wait, before we get to the Wendy's, this is my cousin's house. His favorite animal in the game is a mushroom. So we built a mushroom house. He hasn't joined this world in a while, so it's not really finished, or, you know, if it is finished, then this is what it would be like, but yeah, pretty simple, house. Moving on, like I said, here's the Wendy's. Again, the Wendy's is also fairly new, built it maybe a couple months before the Starbucks, but to give you an idea of what the old one was like, it started right here, went all the way to, I would say maybe like this lamppost, and then went back here where this apartment building ended, And then actually where my apartment building, this building is right now, this whole area was a parking lot. So it took up pretty much all of this space. So by cutting it down to this, I've now saved all that space. But yeah, so this is my Wendy's, pretty nice. You have right here, you have the opening hours, and you know it says times may vary based on holidays like Christmas, etc. Then you have all the times that they open until. Then you have your little seating outside area. And if you go inside, you have more seating, bathroom, men's room, women's room, counter, cash register, how much you get paid per week. Here's where you would cook food. And then if you were working the drive-thru, this is where you would stand. Yeah, pretty simple. Then obviously the drive-thru I still have even from the owner. And the paintings are back too from Dutch finally. And you know, this would be the microphone. That's supposed to be a microphone. And yeah. Also another video build, but you know, I like building stuff from videos and making it look nice. Most of the stuff is actually not from videos, but yeah. And then this is my statue, like the owner statue. This is supposed to be me. Currently I'm not wearing the skin, but I used to do a lot, like, cause I love penguins. You know, the owner of Endor is me. So yeah, this is my statue. But yeah, pretty simple. I was planning on making it like a house, but I'd rather say it's just a statue of me, so I'd rather not make it inhabitable. Okay, and then this is where things get a little bit hard because buildings have come and go here. So this is called the Shops of Endor. My idea was to make it a long road of shops, and basically where this big apartment building is standing and this bakery was, I had two big skyscrapers all the way up to build height, and each floor would be made out of blocks. So like, let's say the first floor is made out of oak wood. That's where you get your oak wood, and then the floor was made out of cobble. That was where you would get your cobble. Then over here you would have your ores, so made out of iron blocks. That's where you would get your iron, etc. Also, because I had the idea of turning this world into a survival world, and since it's super flat, you know, you can't get cobble and iron and ores like that, so I would just have it spawn in here so when you need it and come in. But I thought that ruined the whole point of survival, so I just didn't do that anymore. So I tore those buildings down. Took a long time. And then I just built this apartment building after I destroyed it. Also fairly new though. You know, I took a year and a half, so this came up like maybe a year after I destroyed it. Because I destroyed it, then I took a break from this game. So in here you have a little eating area, like, you know, a small little restaurant. And in here you have your front desk. If you had a question about something, mail, whatever, like your packages you get from here. This is your mail. So if you lived in apartment 1, your mail would be stored in here, etc. I'm only going to show you one floor because every floor is the same. They're pretty basic, small apartment. Each floor is pretty much the same. You just copy and paste it on each floor. There's 10 floors. You have a pretty big balcony here, and then you have a small one on the other side. That's pretty much that. Apartment building. I'm not gonna bore you and go through all 10 floors, even though because they're all the same. Also not furnished. I want to let the people furnish them. This is called Tom's Bakery. I used to have a CVS right here before I makeshift CVS. Not right here, but like right here. This is where my CVS used to be. Where you would get like your armor and your blocks before I put this guys after I destroyed the skyscrapers, then I made a CVS to replace that kind of. But here's the bakery. So you have cake, wheat, bread, potatoes, potatoes and chicken. I don't know why I have, because they're not really baking, cooking. I guess potatoes are kind of baking and baked potatoes. Then your pumpkin pie. And then over here you have the prices of each one. Then you have your furnaces to kind of illuminate the idea of like the cooker here. And then that's pretty much it for the bakery. Also a fairly new build. I would say maybe 6 months ago maybe. Then this is the Armory, which replaces CVS, which sold armor. It's just called the Armor and Weapons Store. Over here you have your outfit of the week. So if there's like a if it was on Halloween, I had a leather armor with a jack-o'-lantern head like outfit on. That was outfit week, Halloween week. And Christmas I had a mismatch of leather, green and red dye leather outfit, like obviously green and red for Halloween, Christmas. And this was the feature outfit, which when the netherite, this was built before the netherite, so I added the netherite once I added it. So that's why netherite is featured. I have it as featured because it's new, so I'm featuring it, but I need to change that. Yeah, so featured would be like every month I would change it. And this, like the counter, you would buy it. If after you like collect it, you come in this shulker. If you wanted this diamond set, you would go into this diamond, the shulker box, and get the diamond. Let's see, do I have anything in the shulker box? No. But maybe I would have stuff in the shulker box from a while ago. Then this is my bank. Also fairly old. There's only a total of 3 original builds that have not been destroyed yet, and that's Max's hospital, my cousin's house, and then another my old house I used to live in, not anymore. So this is ATMs, obviously. I come in here to get gold, your iron. Ooh, oh, this doesn't matter. And you would come in here to do whatever stuff, like, you have a check that you want to deposit. Chest storage here, and this is supposed to be the vault. Pretty small, but it's supposed to represent a vault. That's pretty much it for the bank. And then the shopping area too. The shopping area I have not touched yet. This is the one area that I want to start building more on. Because again, my whole idea of this is just keep going down and just have all of the shops here, separated from the homes. Like I want to have the homes, and then the shops separate from the home. It's not like, oh, I think it would look weird to have a home there, but then a shop there, and then a house there, like all that mismatch. This is my friend's old house before he sold it. Pretty small modern house. It's only $15,000 because it doesn't have a roof, it doesn't have a pool. So it's pretty cheap. Also the $400,000 start price does not count for this because I counted not as a house, like more of like a small like vacation home or shed. Yeah, obviously as you can see, small kitchen, bed, eating area. That's pretty much it for the house. And then this is the last build, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. That is the third, is the one of 3 only builds that are still from when I started this world standing as of today. Everything else I've started to just knock down and rebuild to make it look nicer. Back in the day, my build skills were not as good as they are now. I've definitely improved, like, by watching videos in the Wendys and apartment and stuff like that, I've definitely learned from those and taken that. So this would be a pricey house. I would say maybe like $1 million. It has 2 fountains. You have your backyard entrance here, 2 of them. Backyard, I'll go through the backyard first. You have your pool and jacuzzi, which is hard to make in this world just because it's super flat and it's only like, I think it's like 3 blocks steep, so you can't really do the fire. You had to do the, I think that's molten blocks, I think that, or lava actually. You have your little grill. This is supposed to be a grill. Seating area. Obviously, you can tell how old it is just by the way we made the seats. Obviously, those aren't the way people make seats now. You have a small little farm here, and then you have a little animal pen. These are all my dogs. You can also tell that it was older because names that I gave them. These Stamper Cat too. Like they're all such old names. These are my horses, and some of them might also be Max's horses. I forgot. I'm pretty sure they're all mine though, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, obviously, so the whole premise is just animal farm. And then let's go up here first. This is my room. I added this balcony later on. Yeah, just the design look. This is my room. My bed. I changed. It was all like my bed used to be like right here in the corner, but then I destroyed everything and I remodeled it. I have I have my bookshelves here, lanterns. Those designs are similar to what I see in videos. So a little desk here. Then a small little area here just with the lantern on, just for light, because I didn't want to put torches all over it. That looks like in here is our ore chest. This is all Max's gear, all of mine gear, and then production things, all this stuff. And then, you know, you have more gold gear, then you have iron gear. It's also further implementing the idea of us wanting to make this into a survival world. Now, once we were all said and done and happy with how it turned out. And here's another room. We have another wart farm going, your brewing stations, and then in there you have another portal with fences so nothing can get in. Also implementing the idea we wanted to make this into a survival world. This is Mac's room. His favorite color is red, obviously, as you could probably tell, as everything's red in here. He has a secret door in here. So if you want, with an enchantment table, so if you wanted to come enchant, make a secret, you could close the door and just enchant in here. You know, you have bed. Also, you could tell how old it is just because our building skills are much better now than they were back then. Not saying that they were terrible, obviously, but yeah. Here's a little seating area, so if you just wanted to sit down, talk, I like talking. You have your little kitchen here with seating, your sink, your furnaces, like ovens, and that. Then you have a fridge which actually has food in this. That button, a piece of food would come out. And then obviously again, you could tell how old this build is just by the way that this table is set up and made. This is our dining area. So after you got your food, you'd come in here and eat. I'm gonna hurry up a little bit because I know this is already turning into a very long video. Here, a bathroom, pretty simple. Not gonna go into it. And rods like for like shower, like to hang your towels. Oh, you can also see paintings from earlier when I was confused as of why the painting wasn't placing. That's because the paintings were invisible and an invisibility glitch has recently been fixed. But yeah, and then you have your back door to get back in the back. Then over here is my friend Sophia who built a house. Yeah, this is not her house, she built it. It's for sale for almost 700,000. But yeah, it's a pretty simple, nice house. I really like the design. And stuff like that. Got the pool, jacuzzi again. Supposed to be a jacuzzi, but you know, obviously, of how shallow the ground is, you can't really do it. You have a little like grill area here, so if you're a bartender, stand here and then you there. Not gonna go inside because I don't want to waste too much time by showing the insides of every house. Only the more important ones. This was I built this house when she was building the house because I got bored. I'm like, okay, you know what? Since she's building a house, I'll build a house. It has recently, like, I didn't add this balcony here. This balcony was added by my friend who moved in after I moved out. I moved out of this house because I just didn't find like I liked it as much. I didn't like how it came out. But yeah, balcony does make it look a little bit better actually now that I think about it though. But yeah, this was a house I didn't use a video or anything. I just used my mind. I'll go in. Oh, it's actually for sale now. I think my friend put up for sale and it's gonna make another house. But yeah, you have a little kitchen area here with an island. Your sink, and I took some water out to make it look like it's been used. Seating area sit here. A small dining area again. Could have made the table a little bit nicer, but yeah. Small little seating area here too. That table was full. You have your little. This was one thing I always liked about it. The staircase. I always love how like the staircase is like right above the door over here. There. This is bedroom. I had doors here, but then I saw other people put like no doors, and they would just put like slabs. So I'm like, okay, I'll do that. It's like with the hassle of just opening doors. And the primary reason of the doors is to keep mobs out. So, you know, you already have the door down there, so if no mobs get in, then there's no point in these doors. Over here you have your little it's supposed to be a bathroom, but it's not finished. I don't think we'll change it out of the bathroom. Another house that I made, with no video too. It's currently furnitureless. You know, I don't have a for sale sign yet because I'm still trying to finish it and think about how much I'm gonna sell for. You have a small little backyard here with a small little grill and a small little farm, just like for decoration. Over here is my friend's new house who lived in that small house, and I built him this house. This fence is broken. I have to add a new one later. But yeah, I'm not gonna go inside because it's take too much time. And then over here, my friend actually built another house. and he said he didn't like how it looked, so he's gonna build a new house. But I beat him to it, and I actually surprised him. His favorite color is cyan, so I built a cyan house, like out of cyan colors or something like that. This was right after the Nether update, so yeah, I thought that was a good idea. And then inside the house, you know, I didn't know what to do in this whole space, so I built him a small little basketball court, which like half the floor. Then you have your little bookcase, little seating area if you wanted to look out the view. You have your little fish tank, which I tried my best on, but fish, they always seem to go to the bottom. So like you kind of have to separate it in two to kind of get the effect of a fish tank. So that's why you see them up there and then you see them down there. They don't really float, they just stay at the bottom for some reason. So, you have your shower, your bathroom sink, your toilet. And then here is his bedroom. I made his bedroom and a double door and big his desk for gaming. He's a gamer obviously. Diamond armor set, little like, you know, bed with a little jungle, cause he likes jungle wood and jungle. And he also likes sloth, so I also made it more of like a jungle feel for him. So, you know, I forgot where I put the staircase now that I think about it. Oh, I didn't make a staircase, I put a ladder right here. I also like making it 2 layers, so then I could put like ceiling entrance on the floor and then put the carpet above it, so then I don't have to put torches everywhere. I don't know why torches are here like that. But little seating area. This campfire I think turned out really nice. Ping pong table. Seating area with TV, kitchen with a little like area to sit right here. An island with seats. And I put these like to put like as like tabletops, whatever. Like, you know, you have a blast furnace here, then you have a made a blast furnace and a smoker. Got the next piece, and then furnace with, you know, that's supposed to make it like a chimney, like it's supposed to go flying up. I'm not sure where that fire is coming from. I'm pretty sure it's back here. Yes, I gave him another jacuzzi, but you know, this time I actually did put the fire. I guess I can do the fire. I'm not even sure. Oh yeah, because I forgot that you couldn't. When I built the other jacuzzis, I thought you couldn't break bedrock. So, but then I realized that you could, so I broke the bedrock, put the netherrack instead, and then you have a pool and a little sitting area with a grill. That's pretty much the house. That's like the only house I'll really explore. Then my friend Sophia built this mansion. I'm pretty sure this is the one she lives in. Yeah, you have a little nice tree area with like a tree walkway, and I like how she got every tree the same. It took her a while because, you know, RNG block base, that, you know, you get the same one every time. Yeah, it's a nice little mansion. Over here was a lot of things. Sophia started building a car park, which she never ended up finishing. And then my friend Jacob built a Five Guys here, but he didn't like it, so he destroyed it. Here's another house that I built, another video house though. No one's house currently just for sale. Here's another house that my friend Max built. There's another small house like the one that you saw earlier. Yeah, I have 5,000 for sale, and then money goes to Max, and he built it. It's his, you know, I let you know who the money goes to. You know, you have a little small trust area, kitchen, and up here is your bed area. Pretty simple. It's a small little house. Then over here is another house he built, another modern house. So you can see, and I like putting money goes to whoever, also to keep track of who built what. Also, this is my new house after I moved out of the first one I made, the one you saw earlier, the one that was all quartz block, and then the one that I said my friend Dylan moved into, the balcony, added to it. This is my house now. I built it. My current idea was to build like houses along the circular roads, like a house right there and the house right there, etc., etc. Yeah. So you have your driver here. You have a walkway with a tree that I made myself. I didn't plant it. Then over here you have your little area, you know, your door. A little seating area to sit down. Campfire. A little fireplace, which I think it looks pretty cool too. Seating area. And here you have a kitchen. Book stuff, a lot of chest storage. I like chest storage, my favorite thing in Minecraft. But and then you go up. Then you have, here's a bathroom. shower and everything, your bathroom. And here, I'm pretty sure this is the entrance. No, this is a guest bedroom. So you have bookshelves, storage area. Like I said, I love storage. And I just put like this cool like column with plots. I thought it looked cool. And you have a furnace and crafting table. There's a lot of crafting tables and furnaces also with the idea of wanting to go into survival, and chests too. Then this is my bedroom, my bed with a little bookshelf here. This is supposed to be a TV. My desk, leather. It's supposed to be like a mouse. Chest area, storage. Under chest, I could store my money. That's where I store my money in. And that's pretty much it for this house. And then I'll show you the backyard that I have for it. Again, typical like jacuzzi, which I also didn't build the lava. I started that with Jacob's house because I built Jacob's house after this one. And then a little pool area, with a diving board at the top, which I could probably fix up a little bit. Little seating area with a grill. That's pretty much it. Here's another house that I built that I just built just so then we can get more people. I'm pretty sure. Oh, wait, no, this is my house. I have 4 houses that I used to live in. I get so mixed up. That's my old house, the newest one before this one. That I built. I think this will be my final one because I really like this one. I have a little fountain right here. I wanted to build a tree here, but when I was trying to build like different trees, it would get like connected to this house, and I didn't want to build it any farther to this area because then it would just, look weird because it wouldn't align with the house. But yeah, here's your small little path from your driveway. Garage with 1 block, with it looking like the garage is opening. Then walk in here. You have your garage right here. See, you have the looking like it's opening. I'm gonna try and build like a car in here. Not finished yet. Pool table, same kind of kitchen design that I built with Jacob's. I put pressure plates here instead of carpets. Little seating area here. Furnaces, obviously, this is the kitchen. And I made checkered floor too because kitchens normally sometimes have that design. Same kind of TV you saw at Jacob's house. Little seating area, so when you got your food over there and you wanted your whole family, that's where you go. And then I like to put ladders instead of stairs because I just feel like it saves space. Because like this whole area, like this area would just be broken because of the staircase. Or if I built a staircase. And here is my bedroom. I have a small little flower pot in the corner there. Little small painting. Diamond armor. My desk here. Netherite armor. My bed and the bookshelf. That's pretty much it for that. Then my TV. I have another TV up here. And I have another bathroom that doesn't look as planned as the other house. Yeah. My bathroom. And also I built this right after, I think this was the end update that came out, or something like that, because I remember loving this block. I wanted to build something out of it, and that's what I did. And then, okay, I also skipped over this house. This is my friend Jason's house, or was, yeah, this was his house. He no longer plays it, so if I take a year, and if no one joins the board after a year, I just sell the house. Or if I don't like the look of it, I just destroy it. And if I destroy it, want to destroy it, I get permission from him. Obviously, I'm not that mean. And if I wanted to sell it too, I would get the permission from him first, which I got permission to sell it. So that's why I'm selling it. I mean, obviously, I'm only saying it's selling to make it look like it's a real city, because I wanted to have that illumination. And then right here, I used to have a big school right here, but I thought it was ugly because it's just a big brick block. So I destroyed that. Then over here, right here, where this fire station used to be, or is, I used to have a big carnival that went back all the way over here, and then over here by the police station. That was supposed to illuminate the school, whatever. And I did not like that, so I ended up destroying that and replaced it with a fire station to make it look more like a real city too again. can't have a city without a fire station, police station, or a hospital. Since these are the last builds, I can probably go in them and show you around. This is where you would go in. This is where you would be a fireman outfit. Over here is obviously more fireman outfits, axe, fire helmet. Then here you put more gear. Like I would put more axes in here, which I did not do yet. Over here, and the same thing. And then here would be the fire trucks. Like if you were to build one, obviously, because the garage is. And then back here is the little sitting area. So if they're not doing anything, they would sit here. I think this is supposed to be a fridge in the video. I think I remember it being a fridge TV area. Then you go up again. This is more of a hangout area. This workout room, the gym. And you got your bench press, and then this is supposed to be a treadmill. And over here you have your lockers. So you get changed up here or whatever, and then over here you have your helipad. Like helicopters, whatever, it would land there. I did have, was it here that I had the little jump down pole? I don't think I do have it. Yeah, that's the fire station. Pretty simple, pretty small. And then right next to it you have your police station. You put your police cars here, you park there. And then you have the secretary. If you needed something, if you wanted her to come visit, you would sit here and wait. I forgot what this is exactly. It might be something for the elevator. If I'm not mistaken. And then here is where you would take someone. Okay, that was weird. This is where you would take someone if they went back into jail. This is their cells. This is like a sweet cell for people who, I guess, who didn't do as bad of a crime, but still need to serve time. And then here's where you get into the smaller cells. Obviously, not as nice as that one. One thing I do need to fix is, well, that's nice though. You get the door if you break it now. Okay, that's good. You can't really open it from that side unless you want a lever. Here's supposed to be an elevator. This is supposed to be an elevator, but I'm not gonna build an elevator in much time, so I just put the ladder up. Here is like again more secretaries. So if you had to, I'm pretty sure this is for the elevator because it's on this floor too again. This is my office, and the chief of police too, and the president, obviously both at once. I'm a boss. And then this would just be more offices. I don't know if this is an office or like where you would waited to be interrogated, because here is the interrogation room. This is where you would be if you were the interrogator, and if you were the one getting interrogated, you would come in here. This would be the one being interrogated. Wait, no, I think I got it mixed up. Did I? I'm not sure. this building comes. I'm pretty sure the person being interrogated would be in there or something like that. Then there's just the roof that I have left in here. The helipad. And over here's my hospital. I'm only gonna go through one floor because I think it's 4 floors. This is the secretary come in, check in over here, and then if you were waiting for this one, waiting area. Over here was not finished. I don't think I finished the video. I think I had to get off when I was in the middle of it, so I don't think I finished that. But I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. And here is supposed to be where you get up to the other floors. So in here, you have your rooms. This is your bed, your little toilet, your bathroom area, and then if you had someone coming over visiting, they would sit here. Then here's the same thing, and here's the same thing except for the bed on the other side, since you have the pillow there, not there, like on in these rooms. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the hospital, because every room, like if you see, I'm just gonna keep going up, and every room's the same. So that's it for the hospital. There's one more thing on the roof. There's a helipad again on the roof of the hospital. But yeah, that's my 3-year anniversary of the city world. Obviously, I extended the road, and I'm starting to get more into Minecraft again. So maybe in another year for my 4-year anniversary, you will see a lot more added to this world, because again, it is pretty small for 3 years, but technically it's, yes, I made it 3 years ago, but I've only played it for 1.5 because I did take a break for 1.5 years of Minecraft. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed my city tour, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. See ya.